Been to CFI since the late 90s in airplanes. It's been over 30 years now flying and a couple thousand hours in the jet work.
You fly for the airline.
Yeah, this is real flying. And I'll tell you what, this was challenging and it was awesome and it's unlike anything. You got to do it. This is pure flying. Holding the wing, flying, you feel it.
Very nice. And this is Spence and his brand new Revolt getting ready to do a solo flight. Just went to get some fuel.
Runway 5, close traffic, Zephyr Hills.
Very nice. Up and away. And it's really nice to see everybody out and flying. And then we have Wes and Bill over here.
REVOLT, left downwind 5, touch and go, Zephyr Hills.
Look at that. Look at them coming down right together. That's awesome.
Zephyr Hills, traffic, Cessna 18 Echoes, left crosswind.
There's the second otter.
5, Zephyr Hills. Zephyr Hills, traffic, red REVOLT, Connell 5, touch and go, Zephyr Hills.
And here comes Spence on his first solo landing here at Zephyr Hills on July 12, 2024. It is an absolutely glorious morning here after storms all yesterday.
Zephyr traffic, white passenger, Bravo Golf, turning left crosswind to runway 5, Zephyr.
Nice, go around.
Whole bunch of skydivers in the sky right now.
Yeah. All with matching
wow.
parachutes.
Passenger, Bravo Golf, taking runway 5 for departure, staying in a pattern.
This is really cool. So we have Wes and one of our students here, Bill. His daddy's learning how to fly too. And he was the one flying in the Revo earlier today. It's a beautiful morning here.
Don't air that stuff. Not yet.
Not yet. We all make mistakes and we're all learning. This is Bill Jr. We have a father and son learning how to fly this gorgeous Revo. And this is Bill Jr. right now, practicing landings. You can see we need a little bit more practice. So this is a little bit different from him. He's been here training for a bit.
So that there, he got into a little PIO, and then he tensed up, and he had a little bit of brake on when he actually touched down on the ground because he was tense from that little bit of loss of control. I'm not saying loss of control, but chasing it around a little bit.
Very nice. We got the Revo over there too. Very nice.
Nicely done.
Woo!
Nicely done.
Oh, we even got clappers over here.
So long in the making.
So long.
Tell people at home, how many hours did you have before solo?
About 12 and a half hours. I've been wanting to do this for at least 10 years. And I've been bugging Larry at Oshkosh. I've been talking about it. And I just got off and did it. You got to do it. If you're thinking about it, you got to. When the REVOLT came out, and I was like, holy cow, that is my machine. And like I said,
because you're a big guy, so that was an issue.
Yeah. So
how tall are you?
I'm 6'4". Man, I owe you guys for everything.
You're an awesome student.
So what do you think of the trike?
This is real flying. This is real flying.
Now, do you have some perspective to be able to make that statement?
Yeah, I've been doing GA for a while, and
well, you started flying when you were how old?
Took my first flight lesson when I was 14, and it's been over 30 years now flying, and been doing GA. I got about 6,000 hours.
Okay.
Wow.
A couple thousand hours in the jet work.
You fly for the airline.
Yeah, flying I have a Bonanza, which I have been, you know, flying single engine. And I'll tell you what, this was challenging, and it was awesome, and it's unlike anything. You got to do it. This is pure flying. Holding the wing, flying, you feel it. You feel this flying. It's just awesome.
Yeah, you had the look of disappointment after our first flight. I think you thought you were going to nail this, and you came back with your tail between your legs.
Listen, I was so frustrated. This has humbled me, and that's in aviation. That's it's all about. You get up, and as soon as you think that you're flying high, you get crushed.
12.4 is incredibly quick, and you were beating yourself up. Well, why can't I get this? I'm going, you're getting it. You're getting it. This is really quick. You were going, you know, you did 7 lessons, I think, in 1 hour block. I'm like, we just covered this one, this one, this one. And I'm like, yeah, you're 7 hours in. And you kind of looked at me like, no, I did terrible. I'm like, well, you did terrible because I kept throwing stuff at you.
Yeah.
You'd do terrible, then you'd get it, and I'd throw something else at them. You know, I'm not going to waste your time flying around when you can do that. Okay, now we're moving on to spirals. Now we're moving on to stalls, etc.
Yeah.
And so I kept pushing you. And yeah, I mean, you were shooting touch and goes in what hour? It was like hour 3. We were doing some power assisted landings.
Yeah.
Incredible stuff. Normally you don't even get near the runway for closer to 10 hours. This guy was doing it in 3. And I just feel like you're going to be one of the great trike pilots that can really do some stuff with this machine. You're a natural at it, is the truth of the matter. And I think the next 10, 20 hours of solo time at home, you're going to be owning this thing. Like Jedi mind control over it.
I appreciate it. This is a dream come true. You guys are dream makers down here. We were talking about this. People come from all over the country, and it's a kind of it turns routine to y'all that just are sitting here with people, and you get, you know, busy training day and night. But every one of these idiots like me that come down here with a dream, you guys make it happen. There's no way we could be doing this without this.
Yeah, so you flew with Wes and you flew with me. I started you off, Wes kind of finished you off, and then I came back around and did your proficiency check yesterday.
That's right.
So you actually have been rated in this aircraft for 48 hours, but hadn't soloed it yet.
That's right.
And that's what this was this morning. It is not required by the FAA. He could have literally gone home, flown his wife, and still have not soloed the aircraft. So this was important, but not required this solo this morning, but very, very important to solo the aircraft.
Got to do it.
Got to do it.
I mean, well, Larry probably, as soon as the camera's off, he's going to tell me everything I did wrong, which is a huge...
we did it with the camera on already.
So, I mean, I over-controlled...
the second landing he's talking about.
I over-controlled that, and that's just, it was just so light, and I'm coming around, and I'm left and right, and I'm like, not to say that that's just because nobody's in the back, but that's my excuse for that one. I'm going to edit out that second one. That one was actually, that goes on the reel of what not to do.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad at all.
And this is getting picked up in a few hours. Actually, we got to break this thing down when we get back to the hangar. Where's it going?
Going to Virginia.
Going to Virginia.
Nice.
And you're going to be
Northern Virginia.
And that's near DC. You're going to be flying some seriously congested airspace.
Yeah, it's going to be based in Manassas, inside the DC Special Flight Rules area. So it's got. I'm going to have a bunch of eyes on me.
You checked your ADS-B 6 times now?
Yeah, first thing I did is make sure ADS-B, transport, all that stuff's working. So,
oh yeah, you'll get in big
don't need any
trouble
unnecessary attention. We're already going to get plenty of attention going out there, and the control tower is going to be like, wait, is this guy for real? I can't wait.
Are you?
And, it's awesome. Come out here for a good humbling with, you know, the best guys in the business. I wouldn't have changed anything. It's frustrating. Stay with it. And I think Larry said it best, and I agree with him. Landing an airplane, it's a bore fest. It's a bore fest. Landing this thing, completely different story. It's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. You did such a beautiful job, Spence.
Thank you, sir. Man, I appreciate it.
That was so awesome. I am so proud of you.
Congratulations.
That was really great.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you'd like to learn more about trikes or already fly trikes, check out trikeaction.com, where the action is.